All righty. Welcome, everybody. We're back to another episode of the Slow Roast Podcast, episode 3, if you're keeping count. With me, as always, my buddy, Mr. Joe Hilliard.
Hello.
Joe, we got a special guest in today. We got Mr. Sweet Tea.
What's up, Slow Roast? It's your boy Sweet Tea in the building.
Yeah. And we got a new kid,
Yeah.
Mr. Stephen Garrett. Right? Am
Yeah.
I saying that right?
Stephen Garrett. I'm
You
right
look like a
here.
bad guy from Anora.
Honora,
Mm-hmm.
one of the Russian mobsters.
Yeah.
Yep.
So my friend's mom, she grew up in Russia, and the first time she ever met me, she asked me if I was like affiliated with Russia at all, and I was like, no. Man.
You should unbutton one more button.
Yeah.
One more.
He got the
don't.
Jay Everett look.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got the Jay
I
I
Everett
think
look.
that'll sell it a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Nah, that's too much.
Ladies, if you're available, this guy will be at New Kids tonight, so go see him.
He's
Gotta come fight
he's
off
gonna
my
be
girlfriend.
strutting his stuff. How long have you been doing comedy?
6 months.
6 months. He has perfected a 5-minute block. That we'll see tonight if he has.
Well, I mean,
That's a minute a month.
I don't want to be a hater, but word on the street is, I mean, this is gossip and all that. Very reliable source. Say he ain't got 5.
Oh, he doesn't even have them.
That's what I heard. But I digress.
Nah,
you know,
he's got at least 5.
you know,
Someone's gonna be timing him, and we'll double check and
I
talk
mean-
about it in 2 weeks.
I mean, my source
did
is
Garrett make 5 minutes?
my source is very reliable, man. He's the same person who said Jay Everett really won the roast battle against Bobby the other day. So
Oh, it's the same guy.
same guy who said that.
The same.
Yeah,
okay.
very reliable guy, man.
This person said that Steven doesn't have 5.
That's what he said.
Uh,
But I digress.
I bet you can do it.
He's right. I don't have 5.
Oh,
You don't have
10.
shit. Fighting words, Jay Everett. Fighting words.
Sweet Tea, I'm glad you're here. This might be better because Andy kind of sucks.
Oh man, I'm glad to be here. This
Nah,
is
nah,
an
we-
awesome room. There's more cameras in here than the Nueces County Jail, man. I swear.
Yep. Have you had a mugshot, Garrett?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No, Joe?
Never.
No, you too what? Me and T though. We represent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the morning, never mind, let's not tell that story. The morning that someone we know's mugshot went up on Corpus Christi mugshot, that rippled through the comedy community. Like, that was quick.
Yeah. No,
Everybody see this?
I think that's the only time a comic reached out to me other than you.
Yeah, we will.
But that's how it'd be cool to make merch out of, right? Like shirts with your own
Oh,
mugshot on
yeah,
it.
it's a
like,
great
like
idea.
fuck it. I don't think CC mugshots was running when I got popped. So like they didn't see that mugshot. But yeah, I guarantee that'd be the fucking. I'd be like Gucci Man. Where
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
my comedy album picture.
I think that'd be
It'd be the city of Corpus Christi versus Blake Trevino or something like that. Would be my comedy album, guaranteed.
But I'm not kidding. How on the 3rd episode does a co-host not be here?
Diabetes.
Is that what
my
it is?
guess.
He's
I
just
don't-
having a flare up?
I don't know, man. I heard.
This is
again,
gonna be so much better.
Yeah, I heard T had something to do with it. Again, that's just internet source. They said T wanted this spot. It's a highly coveted spot hosting.
I had to
Sorry.
get on here one way or the other.
Do you
And,
think
if that means that Andy has to go down a flight of stairs head first, then
Mm.
so be it. You know?
And all you have to do is just barely touch him because once the momentum goes, there's no way he can stop himself.
Yeah, look at that. Joe is an old man hater. As funny as Andy. You're an old man hater, Joe.
Oh, Andy's home relaxing,
Yeah.
chatting with us.
So at least he's alive. 'Cause I
Okay.
thought he was dead.
Okay.
He smells like it.
I'm glad that thank you for being here to fill in Andy's absence. Garrett, we're going to talk about your big show tonight here in just a little bit. Some local comedy headline.
Andy says, "Can I hate Joe's?" The only reason Joe's on anything is because he has money. I haven't seen any of that.
Okay.
I haven't seen that money here.
Okay.
T, have you?
So, one of the big comedy headlines since the last time we got together 2 weeks ago is the big roast of Mr. Wendell on his birthday
Yeah.
at Panacea.
After hearing that, man, and hearing Sam's roast on Wendell, fuck, dude, I feel sorry for Corinne. I think
Sam's
I
coming
think
hard?
Uncle Sam is gonna kill it. That joke about Wendell in Juneteenth was so fucking clever.
It was so well thought
Did you
out.
hear
It was
that one?
Good.
Yeah, I
joke.
did, but
Yeah, so clever, man. That was just such a good joke. I don't want to say that's his joke, but holy crap! And I heard a preview of his one of his Corinne jokes, and he's witty, man. I think he gets past Corinne, and I think he murders Roland. Mark it down now. I will take money. Anyone thinks Roland Alanis is gonna win, If Sam goes,
Against Sam?
if
Place
Sam
sequence.
goes, he is going to prison rape Roland.
If Sam gets to Roland, we'll talk about the
Yeah.
bracket in a minute,
Yeah.
but you think it's Sam over Roland.
Yeah, he is gonna rape him. Roland's gonna be Sam's bitch. There is no hope for Roland, and I'm a Roland fan, but I got a peek of what Sam is up to. Fucking hell! Like,
Okay.
I miss some shows. I don't want to
hope
miss
Corinne is
a Sam
watching.
show. If she's watching, then Corinne, you're gonna win this. I have 100% faith in you. If Corinne goes, she is gonna rape Roland Alanis. There is no question about it.
Oh, so you think that no matter who wins this,
No, I just said Corinne's gonna win. What are you
You just
talking
think
about?
Roland's gonna lose.
But
Yeah.
you say no matter what, Roland's getting raped.
Roland's out.
It's
Yeah.
unavoidable.
Yeah, but I mean, Roland asks for it, so but still.
so we're going to talk about when we were new kids. T and I started comedy the same week
Yep.
together. That was the very first time we
Long
ever
time
did it.
ago.
And Blake, how many years have you been at that thing? Because you got in it
I
during
haven't done
COVID,
New
right?
Kids. Yeah, I started in 21, the end of 21, if I remember. Yeah.
So when we first started doing comedy, and there's like 17 places, 17 different comedy open mics that go around on this month. There might be a couple more next month, maybe a couple less, but this month there were 17, October. When we first started, T,
Yeah.
one of the cool places to go was Panacea here in town.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Tuesday night, right?
Tuesday night, and Adrian Rodriguez was hosting it at the time,
Yeah.
and we did not know the history of anything. We just kind of showed up at Mesquite, and are there any more open mics? And then we learned that there are some other ones, and we started going. And that place had a great vibe to it when we first started doing.
Yeah, I really
Comedy.
enjoyed going there back in the day. It was open BYOB.
Yeah.
Just show up with a cooler and get trashed and tell some jokes. That was a good time.
This at Panacea for Wendell's roast the other day, it was the first time that it's felt like that vibe I mean, we don't do it there any longer, but in a long while, and that just felt good.
Yeah, the scene really came out.
There was a good
a
energy
lot-
that night.
A lot of comedians are.
It's hard not to turn out for Wendell, though. Like,
No
you know what I
doubt.
mean? Like,
No, you're right.
like in the 4 years I've been here, I don't think I've ever heard someone say, like, man, fuck Wendell. You know, like,
Wendell is beloved.
yeah, it's like I've never heard anyone. I've heard every other comic get trashed constantly, but I've never heard like everyone says, "Oh yeah, Wendell gave me this advice. He told me to do this." I've never been like, "Man, Wendell was a dick," you know, like.
Well, you got to show out for Wendell. Man, 'cause
Yeah.
you're not gonna have that many more opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. That dude just keeps fucking going. He's gonna outlive all of us.
I think he's immortal.
He's gonna outlive Andy.
Yeah.
We'll be doing the roast of Andy's after he dies before Wendell. Fucking
Andy's memorial service will be a roast of Andy,
hosted by Wendell.
hosted by Wendell.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a pallbearer.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to be Andy's pallbearer.
Yep. Cremate his ass, man.
Well, so tonight is the New Kid show. T, you're headlining.
Yes, I'm headlining. I'm gonna do a 30-minute set.
So you're new?
Say it again.
You're a new headliner? You're new headliner? Damn.
No, I've been a headliner here and there on a few shows.
I
I
haven't seen you.
could do it. I can do it.
Wait,
And Garrett, this is not your first show,
No, it's not.
but it's one of the first
Yeah,
shows.
yeah. It's one of my first. I think this is my. If you don't count Rock Hard, this is my second show.
Okay, yeah,
like
we
I'm
don't
just
count
doing
Rock
like
Hard.
just doing 5, like doing my own like jokes.
And then I'll be hosting the thing. And everyone makes fun of me when I do this, but I think this is like an important show for the scene. I think that bringing up the newer comedians and honoring them and giving them some attention is a good thing for us to do.
is it?
I do.
I feel like it gives them an ego and makes them think they're better.
Oh,
than
it
what they
totally
are.
gives them an
Yeah.
I'll be talking
I
about
think
that
I
tonight.
think every comic is gonna be like, oh, I've done time at this stage now. Like I'm fucking ready to king. I got 15, 20 minutes now out of nowhere. So nah, no, but
Riches is a fun spot, man. When they
I
got the
love it,
crowd,
yeah.
it's a really good scene.
you know,
it's a
I
really
tell
good
people
stage.
that a lot of people in San Antonio know that like Elbow Room is one of the better mics to
Okay.
hit. Like everyone goes there. It's your social gathering, networking, but that mic is very similar to Rich's, to where you have a whole bunch of people there who aren't there for comedy. They don't give a shit about you on stage. And in order to be successful, or for it to be considered successful, you just got to shut that crowd up. You know, like they don't have to laugh, but if you get everybody to stop talking, stop shooting pool, you're killing it at the Elbow Room, Sanders. And I think that's the same with Rich's.
Yeah.
But like I think it's slept on here because it doesn't have that legacy that Elbow Room has. But it's the exact same thing. I've heard comics who, oh, I love the Elbow Room, but they go there and people are talking through their set and all that, but they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
They do it at Rich's, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, well, I'm better than this. I don't like, I deserve everybody to shut up and listen to me. So they don't hit Rich's, but they will drive 2 hours to be treated the exact same way at the Elbow Room. And
I
it,
see.
it makes no sense to me.
I've done a few spots in San Antonio, but I've never done the Elbow Room. You know, I want to go there,
Yeah.
but I'm not allowed to leave Nueces County.
Is that because of the mugshot thing, or is that more of a woman thing? I think that's probably a little bit more. Which one has you on a tighter fucking ankle monitor, bro?
So what was the open mic scene like during COVID when you started? Because I couldn't even get my head around. I mean,
Mesquite.
everything closed down for a while,
It
right?
was Mesquite. That was it.
Okay.
Mesquite, and then Sal's came along, and then Sal's tried to run. I mean, Mesquite tried to run Sal's out the game.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. They sent a comic over there to go talk to John Roman and them and say, hey, if y'all keep this going, we're gonna start Mesquite Southside open mic on the same day that y'all do Sal's open mic and make the comics choose. And
Wow.
yeah, and they just said fuck off and kept doing the
Wow.
thing at Sal's, luckily, and all that. But
Sal's is Comics Live, right?
yeah, that was Comics Live, man.
Who
But
had the better pizza out of the both?
oh,
both
Sal's easy,
spots?
man.
Really?
I've never liked Mesquite pizza. I think House of Rock has better pizza than
I
than
saw
Mesquite.
Coup against
Yeah,
when before he got, you know, before he was a name. I saw him over there at Sal's
Dude,
a long time ago.
that was the first show I ever hosted. I hosted for him. I showed up just to do some time, and they're like, "Hey, you want to host?" And I was like in fucking shorts and a Cookie Monster t-shirt, like the one that's on my Lazy Beach flyer right now. I was in some blue jean shorts and that shirt, and I'm fucking hosting a show. No clue what the fuck I'm doing. Never hosted before. There's, hey, go do it. And,
Who else was on that show? Do you remember?
yes, there's another Houston guy. I can't think of his name. Jeremy Brown or something like that. I just remember his joke. He was talking about when you go camping or like you're in the military and you're out like, you know, it's cold. You need to cuddle up and go to sleep together. They always had rules. And the way he worded it was, all right, if we're going to sleep next to each other and all that, you either go hole to hole, pole to pole, but you never sleep pole to hole. That was the only thing I remembered about him on stage was that fucking thing. And I'm like, that's fucking witty, man.
No nuts to butts.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what was it? It was when we first started. It was Mesquite, of course. Sal's had gone away.
Panacea.
Panacea, and then El Catrine.
Ah, yeah.
that was
El
Jen
Catrine.
and Jay doing their cross joint productions, and then was that it?
I miss
for
when they used to
Mike's?
date.
Didn't it move to the hidden door?
It did. It moved across. Say it again.
I miss when Jen and Jay were dating.
Oh,
Like,
right.
when they had that
they were a
show.
couple.
She's the one that turned him. you
Yeah,
know
she.
what
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I
She
mean,
turned him to the other team.
Jen has some amazing pegging skills, so I mean, I could see why Jay fucking crossed over.
She spoiled him.
Yeah.
You know? No other man. could
Yeah, all of a
compare.
sudden they moved the El Catrine over to Hidden Door, and T and I had been doing comedy for 3 months.
Yeah.
when that happened, and now we're doing it got to be 2 a week at Hidden Door.
Well, they were kicking around the idea of doing it at the Hidden Door when one night we got out of El Catrine and Joe said, "Hey, everybody, let's go over to the Hidden Door, have a drink, feel it out, see what's going on." So everybody said, "Oh, yeah, that's a good idea." We go over there. We haven't even gotten a drink yet. And Joe's like, "Let's do an impromptu open mic right here, right now. Everybody go around, round up some people." We got like 4 or 5 people that come out on the patio. No mic, no stage, no lights. And Joe's like, "Just do it. Just do it. Just do it."
Have you been?
I will break every rule that I don't know, and then I will get in trouble for doing it.
Have you been heckled yet?
No,
No.
no. I've had an audience member try to like talk to me a little bit more, but not full on heckling.
Yeah.
But I've never tried crowd work or anything, so like I just stuck to my script.
I didn't do crowd work and I still got heckled. It was at the Hidden Door actually. The
Oh,
first place I
really?
ever got heckled was the Hidden Door.
Well, that Hidden Door was it had a weird vibe to the comedy aspect because the regulars did not want us there. And then after we had done it for a few months, we got a few comedy regulars. But every once in a while, some completely drunk person would just wander in and hate what we were up to.
They were so catty too. They would let you know you sucked.
That's true.
It happens at Tap too.
It does.
What's that?
Like just some drunk dude coming out on the
Oh,
patio,
oh,
not
yeah.
expecting anything going on.
Yeah.
There was that one dude who was spitting all over the place last time.
Yeah, and I was supposed to go up right after. I mean, right after he showed up, I was like, "Oh, wonderful!" This is
When
gonna
we
be
were
a lot of
doing
fun.
the hidden door, it was like we were kind of there a few times. We were there right before the drag show. And so
Oh,
we get
yeah.
up there and start telling jokes, and people are looking at each other like, this is not a drag
Yeah.
show.
Where the queens at?
Right.
She's a princess.
This guy
Oh,
doesn't even have
man.
heels on.
Mm-hmm. You know, I never knew how drag shows were. I just always thought they were like runway pageants or something. Like I never knew they did the lip singing
Oh,
thing or
okay.
anything. I thought they just dressed up in gowns, walked up and down. After seeing one though, I realized that a drag show and a rap show are very, very similar. You know, like, cause those rappers fucking lip sync over their shit, man. So you put a dress on a rapper and it's a fucking drag show. There is no
There's a thin
difference.
line. Huh?
Yeah, there is very little difference between the two, man. That shocked me.
Do you ever notice like straight girls love to go to drag shows?
Fuck yeah.
Why is that?
I don't even, I mean, I think it's just, it's fun, but I also think too, they know that the majority of that crowd is either gay or bi. So they don't really have to, I think it's more of a relief for them where they're not looking over their shoulders as much.
It's a safety thing.
That's my guess. That's the only, but I mean, they just have fun with that shit, which I don't, that's what they do. They could probably say, like, look, these fucking idiots playing, fucking Call of Duty. What the fuck, same fucking thing. But I really think it's, I say this because you walk into a gay bar, like where there's a drag show, you don't feel any of that testosterone or that tension in the room when you go
Oh,
to
no.
a normal straight
Yeah.
bar.
That was what I always enjoyed about going to Hidden Door.
Mhm.
And when we were going to Hidden Door once or twice a week there for months and months, it just broke down any kind of I didn't have prejudice going into it ahead of time, but the vibe in there is always just, we're only here to have a good time. You can leave we did see a couple fights. Remember there was a couple fights there.
Remind me.
There was on the patio thing that they've got, not
Oh,
the
yeah.
patio where we were, but the enclosed patio.
The wraparound.
Yeah. There was just some catty yelling to dudes, and they got into it. It got ended pretty quickly. There was also a thing that happened at the Hidden Door where when you would walk like this way with someone, a stranger, they'd give you one of these
Mhm.
in the side, like that. And I always assumed there was some kind of,
That was a
if
come
I
on.
knew 3 taps they wanted to do this, 2 taps they wanted
Tap
to
on
do
the,
this.
the restroom game.
I never knew what the code was. I never knew what the code. I felt honored to be tapped. I always like stroked my ego that hell yeah, I'm hot enough for
Yeah.
this. That'd be fun.
I remember when I got hit on over there.
Garrett would just be like bruised by the time he goes home after.
This guy
being
comes up
at
to me,
the
he's
Hidden
like-
Door.
He's like, hey, there's a drag show getting ready to start here. I'm like, oh yeah, cool, man. And I'm just sitting there. He's like, so you can check it out? I'm like, yeah. He's all, you want a beer? And all that stuff. And I'm like, so this is what I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take a beer,
I'm
brother.
gonna sit on my lap.
Yeah. He's like, I feel so pretty. This is what the girls feel like.
I saw coworkers, like some
6.5
gay
minutes.
coworkers would hang out at the Hidden Door regularly,
Yeah.
and then I go in to order a drink or something, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" I'm
Mhm.
like, "I'm here for the comedy," and then I come back the next week. They're, "Oh, you're here again."
Dude, when we were scouting for the first Comics and Queens comedy show we did, everybody at my work thought I was gay. Like they're like, "What are you doing this weekend?" I was like, "Oh,
Gotta
me and
go
my
to
buddy,
Hidden Door
me and my
again."
buddy go to Hidden Door. We're looking for queens for our show." And then I'm not sure if you're at the first one. I actually had a guy walk me out, like when I came on stage for my act and all that. So after we found our queens, I'm like, "Oh, what are you doing?" "Well, I'm going to Hidden Door. I need to look for some men to escort me out
I
on the
need to find
comedy
a
show."
sexy guy to take
Yeah, I
his
need to
shirt
find a
off
little
and bring me on
muscular-
stage.
So yeah, so then once I heard that people were starting to think I was gay, I kind of fucking Miguel'd it up a bit. You know how like Miguel flares up the fucking gay, turns it on from time to time. I'll do that. Like anytime I talk,
Started doing
I'd
the
have my
shimmy.
fucking wrist limp and shit like that. And like when it like over like as I'm talking, I wouldn't do it. But if I was just standing there, my wrist would be limp. I'd just do little things on purpose just to fuck with them because I knew they're like, oh, I think he's gay. You know, that just
Start clapping when you like make a point or
yeah.
something.
fucking-
You're writing your own name in the bathroom.
Call me.
All Blake.
How helpful were the comedians when you? Okay, so let me ask you this: when you first came to do open mic, did you talking to Stephen Garrett? He's on the New Kid show tonight. Someone asked, when's the next comedy show? There are 2 in town tonight. One of them at Rich's Billiards, where 3 of 4 of us will be there. 3 of the 4 of us will be there. When you first came, I did this. I came for a couple weeks just to check it out.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Did you?
I went to every mic at least once or twice to like see how people are doing it before I went up to try it out.
I wanted to know how the list worked. I wanted to watch you guys, you other comedians, sign the list. Are the new people allowed to sign the list first, or do you wait until everybody else? I had a lot of that, but that's just kind of like
See, my first mic I
overall
walked
anxiety
into,
that I have.
the first mic I walked into was Tapology. So Miguel was just super helpful explaining the process and like telling me about the other mics in the area. He's really the main reason I started coming out to comedy, because he was just so warm and welcoming. And then everyone else has been too. Like, I don't think anyone's ever told me like fuck off or like been weird when I asked them for a tip or advice or something. Everyone like wanted me to be better and get good.
So
I
you
feel like
said
that's
you
the
were
feeling.
you were going to the open mic regularly to check it out. You're referring to the Mesquite mic?
All of them. So Tapology was my first one I went into. I just went in to grab a beer and I heard laughter on the patio, so I checked it out and walked into that whole thing. And then from there, I went to Mesquite and I watched twice before I signed up. Same thing with Rich's.
Yeah.
And then just kind of divulged from there. I wasn't watching for weeks, scoping it out. I just wanted to do it one time to watch so I can see what it looks like.
But you didn't have like a desire or dream to do open mic comedy or stand-up comedy. You happened to go to Tapology when it was there, and now here you are 6 months later.
Yeah. It's always been in the back of my mind though. Like I remember like 2 years ago, I thought about doing stand up and I found out Mesquite has a mic. I never went to go check it out though. And I just started and I fell in love with it. I always wanted to be an actor as a kid. More than anything else, I wanted to be a movie star.
Mm-hmm.
How did you prepare for that first open mic? Like, did you said I'm just gonna wing it, or did you have like you came up with some jokes in advance, or
I didn't know how to write, so I had nothing. I had no like setup and punchlines. All I did was talk about stuff I thought was funny from like my childhood. So like I didn't even have any jokes. I just kind of bullshit on stage. Like I was talking about licking an electrical outlet as a kid. Watching my dad's skydiving video and making me feel like weird about it. I talked about that the first time on stage before I actually wrote it into a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Just stuff like that.
how do you think it went the first time?
No,
what was
horrible.
your
I didn't
first
get a
time?
single laugh the entire time. I'm just up there talking for 5 minutes.
Yeah, you came back, so man.
Yeah, no, because I don't. I think I gave myself autism because I don't get embarrassed. Like I used to get embarrassed a lot more as a kid, and then one day I stopped caring as much, and now I don't get embarrassed. I can say stuff like that normal people would be weird about saying. Like Joe, I've asked you plenty of weird questions that no normal person would ask you.
Like what, Joe?
I
That's
asked,
some
him who
weird
his
shit he asked you.
I asked him who his favorite kid was, just I don't know
Your
where.
favorite kid?
Yeah. 'Cause he has
Oh yeah,
a kid.
2 children. Which one's your
Oh.
favorite?
Oh, we all know that one already. I mean, I only know one of your kids, so that's how I know which one.
Yeah. The only one he
Speak
talks
for
about.
itself.
Yeah. There's only one answer. I love them equally. 50-50. It's wonderful and beautiful. I'm trying to think of.
I love what's his
He
name.
does do that though. But see, I think that he does this with everybody.
Who, what?
Garrett, he'll come up
Oh.
to me and he'll be like, I feel a special bond with you, man.
Yeah,
And I feel like he does that shit with every single person.
No, I think I've only done that with
he
you.
hasn't done that with me. I promise.
Yeah.
He is not.
Yeah,
done
it
that
didn't
with me.
get creepy, but it was just like but then I do feel I kind of reciprocate. Like I like Garrett a lot.
I can see myself
Garrett's a
like turning
good
out like
dude.
Joe when I'm older.
I'm sorry.
So
But, like the
Jay,
good side though.
Jay
Yeah.
refers to you as his protege.
No, he does not.
That's what I heard.
does. Jay has claimed that role as that he is Steven's mentor. He's gonna.
What are your thoughts on
What are
that?
your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
He has helped me out a lot.
I mean, he's showing you how to dress, obviously, with the.
Mhm.
With the
I've
button
been
down.
dressed like this since I was a kid. Come
Do
on.
you send Jay outfits and say which one do you think looks better?
You know, one time I asked him
Oh,
for his,
yeah.
one time I asked him for his opinion on my shoes. I was like, which pair do you think would look better with my outfit?
Well, I mean, in all
Do you need to
fairness,
borrow my pimp coat?
Ask a gay guy because they have better fashion.
Yeah,
sense,
yeah.
So. I question Jay's fashion sometimes.
Were comedians helpful to you when we first started? Like, I remember Shaky Jake and Jay being very helpful. They would answer questions. It was safe to go after
Man,
them
when
questions.
I first started comedy, I felt like Jay, especially at the Katrine mic, because he was kind of co-hosting that
Mhm.
with Jen, and I feel like he was like, okay, now is my opportunity to deflect all of this hazing off of me and put it on the new guy.
Yep.
And he was up there like, you know, just calling me out like every time he could. And I was like, where is this coming from? You know what I mean? Like,
I think he was just trying to do it to anybody because, like, I know one time when he introduced, like, the only reason I even started going in, I never went in on him ever until on stage he introduced me as the Jeffrey Epstein of Corpus Christi, and I'm like, bro, I don't do pedophile jokes, I don't date young girls, and like, fucking, how does this even correlate? Like, so
I was
I was like,
thinking,
yo, you want to talk shit? Let's go.
talking about roasting people, you know what I mean? I do it often.
Yeah.
And I was thinking back, I was like, you know what? I think the first time I roasted somebody was Miguel. When he had Miguel's birthday bash. It was like a belated birthday
Mhm.
bash.
Oh,
thing
yeah,
at
like
Panacea.
Yeah,
But-
like 6 months after his birthday. or something.
But now that we bring it up, Jay Everett was the first person I roasted. I remember because after he was up there, you know, giving me crap the first few times at El Catrine, I was like, all right, I got something for you. And I wrote out a little something. And then when I showed up and I said, okay, man. And I, you know, did my little thing. And then, yeah, I never heard anything out of Jay Everett after that.
Man, I remember when I started, I didn't get too much help. I got a lot of like passive aggressive comments and all that shit, like backhanded, like, well, you did good, but you know you're still new because you're talking about dating, and that's every comic's first joke is they talk about this or they talk about that, and I'm like, bro, this is my first time. Like, just fucking say I did good, all that.
Yeah,
But like,
some of the-
I remember that pettiness. So that's what drove. Like, I'm one of those. Like, you fucking call me out. Like, I'm gonna fucking put you in your place, like on stage and shit. So, I remember it told me like they're like, yeah, man, you talk about your dick. Like that's every comic does that. Like, you know, he's all just watch, give it like 2 or 3 months. You're gonna be doing jokes about dating and all that stuff. And so I was like, all right. So I went home and I was like, I'm gonna write nothing but dating material. I'm not gonna go that next week and do any of the shit. Even though I'd only been on stage twice. I fucking wrote a whole 5 minutes on dating shit. And I go on stage right away and I'll be like, I was like, hey audience, if you see me before, I want to apologize. Apparently I'm following a trend that all the comics do. And I'm supposed to hit this stage in 3 months. So I just want to say, fuck y'all, I'm better than that. I'm giving it to you right now. And I fucking killed with that 5. But like after that, I can see why they're like, oh, Blake's an asshole. But you know, like I'm sitting down, I'm new to the scene. It's like, hey, a new tenured comics talking to me, and that's the first thing you come out of your mouth. Like, nah, I'm coming after you now. And so
I remember the first time I went up, I was like, I prepared for a whole week. You were the host for the last mic that I went to before I started going up. And then I reached out to you and I was like, hey, how do I get on the list?
yeah.
And then you kind of told me how things worked. And I went home every day after work and I like sat down at my table and I was just trying to come up with something. And I had no idea how fast 5 minutes goes by when you're on stage. It's like I used to say like it's like being like sticking your head out the window of a car. Like things are just rushing by you so fast. And I thought I didn't know if I had enough material, but then looking back, I had like probably wrote 15 minutes worth of stuff. You know what I mean? And I got up there and did, you know, a fraction of it. Like, oh crap.
Go ahead.
I think too for some other people though, and I think like Jay would be a good example of this. I was a good example of this too when I first started. Like, it does go by fast, but I think sometimes when you're new and you start hitting your jokes, you get excited and you start just speeding up. And next thing you know, even though you have like 10, that 10 turns into 6 minutes because you don't do no pause breaks. You don't let your jokes fucking.
Yeah, you don't let it resonate.
Yeah, you just boom, boom, but you hear laughter. So I'm murdering. People are laughing and fucking you're just going a mile a minute on stage. So I think that's a big detriment. But I see Jay do that a bit. Like I said, the way I had to overcome that was I would sit down when I would talk. Like I wouldn't like sit on the stage itself, but I'd have a stool, have a chair, and oh man, like you know how much hate and how much shit I got from comics about that.
I don't see anyone do that really.
Yeah, because you hear these fucking seasoned comics, they'll all say like, it's called stand-up comedy for a reason. Like you got to stand, and it's always fat fucking comics who fucking say that. The fattest fucking ones. Fucking they'll say that shit and because they'll even represent, if my fat ass could stand there for 5 minutes, you could. And I remember one time my fucking answer was like, there's 2 things you could stand up for, man. You could stand up literally, or you could stand up for your beliefs and all that shit, which is more of what comics do. You find a point and you take a stand on it. That's why it's stand up. It's not a literal thing, but every fat comic, like that's like their claim to fame is like, I could stand on stage for 10 minutes, like applaud me, like you should be able to too. Like
The one I got was I cannot believe that person's wearing shorts on stage. I wasn't
Yeah.
wearing shorts
Oh.
that day, but I asked this person.
I didn't know that was a thing
I asked
either.
this person, are you being serious? You shouldn't wear shorts on stage, and
I break that rule all the time.
I wear shorts a lot.
I
Hot.
don't wear shorts.
It's fucking hot down
I,
here.
I believe though,
That is true, but
the advice John Roman gave me, and I take this, like if you're hosting, yeah, don't wear shorts. You know, you're presenting unless it's like a beach hangout, your Padre Island Burger Company's doing, yeah, fuck off. You wear shorts. But like he just said, always just dress slightly better than the crowd you expect.
Mm.
You know, so if you're gonna be Lazy Beach South Side, then yeah, like they're gonna be dressed, but they're gonna be in shorts, casual and all that. You might be able to get away with it. Like, don't wear gym shorts, but wear like some fucking Docker shorts or something.
Or at least like
like-
have nice legs with
yeah,
them too.
yeah, some shit like that. But yeah, I don't get those. Some of those unspoken rules, like people break them, and then like like Gabriel Iglesias, he fucking wears them all the time, and they're like, well, that's Gabriel. Well, he fucking started out as a nobody, and he was wearing shorts, so
Mhm.
Good point.
fuck off, man.
So if you didn't get a laugh the first time you did comedy, how long was it before you got that pop, which usually is like an adrenaline bump or an ego boost, or are you still waiting?
No, I would say 'cause, like there's been sets where I go through a full 5 minutes and I'll get 2 laughs.
knows.
You know, when I first started off, and I took that as a win though. I was like, okay, these 2 jokes work. I can just improve on everything else.
Hell yeah, man.
Stephen Garrett slipped me a note. Mama Melons, he would like for you to send a pic.
Who is Mama Melon?
I don't know. We're
She
gonna
is
find out.
my biggest fan, I think.
get a
Right there.
pic- let's get a
Number
pic
one
about this.
Blakeaholic is right
Um,
there.
So how much?
Probably a
Do
comedian.
you think you'll get a laugh tonight?
Yeah, I hope,
good.
I hope more
Okay,
than
good.
more than a laugh.
I hope
I'm
so.
hoping.
All right, we're gonna wish for the best.
Yeah.
There's a lot of surprises tonight at the new.
I'm
Kids
preparing
show.
for the worst, but expecting the best.
How much
It's-
time are you doing tonight?
Just 5.
Are you gonna run the mic?
Do it.
Are you gonna run the light?
Run
Fucking
the
own
light.
that place.
I'm gonna.
You know what that
I've
mean-
been,
you know what that means? Do you have questions for us as older comedians?
not at this.
You know
exact
what run the
second.
light means?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
And I might. I was timing myself on the way here. I'm hitting 5:25.
Run
I
that
think that's
fucking
fine.
light.
Oh,
Right.
you were doing your set in your car and
Yeah,
timing
of
it?
course I was. I do that
Okay.
all the time. When I'm driving to a mic or anything, I'm just going through the full list of everything.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
But the thing is, I know some people advise against this, but I get my stuff memorized word for word, and I'm trying to do it the
What-
same
don't-
way
don't-
every time.
Don't go off what other people tell you, man. Go with what works with you.
And that's what works for me so far. Is doing it word
like,
for
because
word.
me, like everyone, like, because the advice I got was opposite. It was go word for word, and then when I was trying to, it would fuck me up on stage because oh shit, I left out this word, and I'm trying to correct myself because
Oh,
I didn't
it
stick
ruined your
100% to
flow.
the script. So
Yeah.
I like being able to free flow. But other people I've seen where I've read their joke books and they have the word and like every little fucking detail. Like some have proper punctuation, and I'm like,
That's
dude,
I write my jokes. With
I'm
proper
like, I'm not
punctuation.
doing a
like
fucking
I'm doing an essay.
Of course, you have proper punctuation. When you
Fuck
tell your
that.
jokes.
Yeah, people tell me you should memorize your set. I'm like, fuck that. I'm writing it on my hand.
Yeah, and no one never knows when you do that. You never reveal that your shit is on a card or on your thumb. That never happens.
I've seen some people be really smooth with it before.
hey Garrett, where are they sending the pic? Mama Melon's gonna, she's
Send it to Blakey the comic on Facebook. Blakey the comic.
yeah, and we can pull it up on the podcast too,
That would,
right?
maybe,
baby
maybe.
steps.
Okay, so you were talking about writing in your book, and the thing like Blake, he doesn't write
No, man.
and I can't understand.
He's like Jay-Z. He just gets up there and just
That is wild to me.
Start
That's
spitting.
insane.
The people who tell me that nope, that's not gonna work. You're gonna forget your jokes, and I'm like, well, fucking.
'Cause I will. I
4 years still haven't.
Never
but
know.
it's
I don't
coming. It's
memorize
getting there.
something until I write it down.
Once I say it,
It's like taking the lid off a
I don't know what you're talking about.
what's the word? Do you write the same way you did when you first started T, or have you evolved the way that you write? You said you went home every day after work.
when I get an idea, I'll write down the gist of it, maybe a sentence,
Mhm.
and then I'll go up and I'll kind of practice it one time. I'll go to an open mic and I'll come up with something new and just try to piece it together on stage. And then if it gets a good reaction, then I'll go and fine tune it and I write it out in long form.
The one thing that changed for me was I was always hesitant to go out there with incomplete, not a like. Let's say the premise I had, if it wasn't at least 50% there, I wouldn't go out there with it. And then I remember one time at Sal's, actually, I saw John Roman go up there, and he said just like one sentence, and he's like, "I don't have a punchline or anything." He's like, "But this is." He's all, if I say this now, I'll kind of think of what to follow it with. And I'm like, well, shit, like it is open mic. Like, and it's not like there's bookers waiting to book me based off my open mic performance. So I started doing that. Like, I would just go up there with, fuck it, like rap being like Tupac being secretly gay is on my head. I'm going to say that even though I have nowhere to take it yet. But then, like, I think, Joe, I did it at House of Rock.
Mhm.
Remember your first House of Rock mic? And you even gave me shit. You're like, well, thanks for not preparing anything. And I'm like, I thought this was an open mic, man. What the fuck? but then again, the pettiness came out of me. I was like, you know what? Fuck y'all then.
Next
That-
time.
that I did Lazy Beach, and I did off that premise, and I fucking killed with that fucking joke because I was just like, oh, you can say I don't got shit. Like, all right, let me show you.
Yeah.
And so, but like that's the one thing now is I could just go out there with, hey, this little thing, it's gonna go nowhere. It's gonna sound stupid. There's like, why'd you even say that? But then the next time I go on stage, it's gonna be a joke, just that fast. So that helped me.
And you've been doing it 6 months. Have you learned different ways to do the writing down and the cataloging and the?
Yeah, I'm writing differently now. Now I'm actually doing the whole setup and punchline thing. Because before I would kind of just talk about a topic I thought was funny, and then I think I'd lean too much into absurdity for laughs rather than actually having like a setup and punchline. Like
So-
especially with the whole clit joke.
The what?
The clit joke.
Clit?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Coalition for Liberating Intelligence. I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
They talked about in Jane Silent Bob.
Mm-hmm. It's
Some
hard to find.
terrorist group.
Is the richest crowd getting the clit joke tonight?
No, they will not.
Are you gonna do your OJ Simpson like a glove joke?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
I'm more of like an Aaron Rodgers joking kind of guy.
What about what about that joke where you talk about it being like a lava lamp? You could do that one?
Mm. That never gets old.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna open with that one. Actually.
Yeah.
That's a good one. What's
Okay.
what are your bits of his he likes?
When he says he doesn't like Valentine's Day.
His worst
Valentine's
holiday.
Day is like Native
Yeah.
American Columbus Day.
That's fucking good, man. You got some killer jokes ahead.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now we're just messing around. It's gonna be a lot of fun tonight. There's a few surprises.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you have in store.
Did you have any questions for us three wizened comics? You being in the new kid, Blake. New kids didn't exist when Blake would have been eligible to be a new kid, but he was a new kid once. T and I are, of course, official new kids. Any questions for us about comedy? How to do it?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Man, I didn't have any questions prepared, but just
Get
thinking
high.
on the spot here.
Like there are some questions I'd like to ask some other comics.
Other comics.
Right.
Tina,
I
if
knew
you're
that I
listening,
was
Gary
gonna
has a
get advice.
question.
I was gonna get advice from T, Joe, and Blake. Mm.
Yeah.
I would say, like, are there jokes that you guys are still working on that you've done like your first
All of
year in
them.
comedy, but you're still
Yeah.
always improving it?
All of dude, my crockpot joke was my third joke I ever wrote. And
that's
and
right.
I've updated it like fucking not even 6 months ago. So
Have you ever tried to like
Uses
rewrite a
different
joke?
meats and spices.
Have you ever tried to rewrite a joke and it doesn't do good, and you go back to the original way, and it almost feels like it does better than it did before?
Oh yeah. I take breaks. I take long breaks from things, and then I'll forget them almost, and then I'll look through my list or my very elaborate cataloging system, and I'll say, "Oh, I haven't done whatever for a long time." And when I find that when I redo it, it's going to take me 2 open mics to get back to where I even was. But everything I thought of, every experience I've had in between the two makes it better.
And especially
sometimes.
since you're like you become more experienced as a comic, I'm sure your writing skills improve, so you're able to actually like make the joke work when you couldn't make it work before.
the other thing too is you'll find comics who are similar to you, or like even similar, like at least y'all styles complement each other. So it makes it easier to like you pick up some tips from them. You see, like with me, like Sean Miller is another local comic who doesn't write. His stuff is just all in his head. And so like for me, seeing how he does stuff, I'm like, oh shit, this is a dude who's just like me. They say like no comics do this. Here's one who's doing it. So then I pay attention to him more on stage, just so I could try to figure out, like, kind of deconstruct their act, so I could kind of pick tips up on how to make my act. And
Yeah, you see where their foundation comes from, and you kind of
Mhm.
apply it to yourself. I
I
still
know
haven't
I've
seen him
got
on
a-
stage yet.
I know I've
Who?
got
Sean?
ideas.
Sean
You
Miller,
haven't seen Sean Miller on stage?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be at Rock Hard this Wednesday.
yeah, he's
Oh,
also
sweet.
at the YMCA too.
Yeah.
I forget when, but him and Orta. But yeah, Sean Miller's fucking good dude, man. And if you have a problem getting on stage while you're high, don't introduce yourself to him until after, because that dude will fucking put you on the moon before you get on
Really?
stage, dude. Like,
I still haven't tried that yet.
I'd say Sean and I are probably the biggest ones, biggest potheads in this scene, easily. And fucking, yeah. But Sean he shares way more than me. He got that white boy money I don't got. So,
What
yeah.
was your first show? Paid show, real show?
Lazy Beach. The Tristan put me on.
Okay.
Lazy Beach downtown.
You saw something in him?
I did. I just,
Well, he
man,
is Jay's protege. So
I
yeah.
wanted to put a show together with comics that don't get seen as much, because a lot of times you see a lot of similar lineups, the same lineups,
Yes, you did.
and yeah, I mean, I wish somebody would have gave me a shot earlier on. Then I got my shot, but
I
you
feel
know,
that.
so I said, yeah.
But New Kids was our first show 2 or 3 months in, right? Just happened to coincidentally be right there.
Mhm.
I felt like I was probably ready to do. I mean, not 15 minutes or anything, but I could have done 5 minutes. You know, fairly early on, early in, and I think and then I recommended to you that you kind of shorten when we were putting the roast battle thing together.
Mhm.
I sent you a message and I was like, you know, maybe you should, because the qualification was doing comedy within the last 8 months
I
or
just wanted to
something
make sure
like
that,
that.
strangers didn't show up.
And
it's
I
not-
was like, no, man,
I wanted-
Stephen
I wanted
Garrett
it to
could
be
do it.
comedians.
It's a great
Yeah.
point.
Mhm.
Yeah, I specifically told Joe, man, I think Stephen Garrett, that kid Stephen, he could do something like this. I was
Yeah.
like, you know, shorten that time span. And then you got up
If
there
that-
and did your thing.
Roast battle competition, the way we're doing it, we'll talk about it here in a minute, happened when you had been doing comedy for 3 or
4
4
months,
months.
yeah.
Would you have signed up for that?
Yeah,
Oh, I
definitely.
would've jumped on that
Definitely.
one.
Yeah.
I would've
There's been a
fucking
lot of
jumped in on that.
People have talked about the idea of us doing the roast battle. I know Jen had the idea, and I think maybe even Adrian, if I remember
Mhm.
correctly. But people have kicked around the idea, but it never, you know, came to fruition. It never.
Yeah,
know,
I had
evolve.
that idea too a while back. Well, I wanted to do one of the hash bashes, like a hash bash roast, but
We just needed some white boy swagger.
yeah. Yeah, no, I just,
Maya, could you put that graphic up? So this Wednesday, right? It's the quarterfinals. Uncle Sam and Corinne finally happening. We're excited about this.
Long awaited.
Yep.
dude, they're fucking videos.
Oh, they're wonderful.
God
they're
bless.
really
dude,
good.
they're so good.
you're not. Oh, you're liking them.
Yeah, Corinne's cracked me up. The body double thing.
Oh, right.
Fucking just
That was
so
clever, that was
brilliant,
good.
man.
Yeah, and then
So brilliant. I love
Sam
that.
reacting with going to work out and then realizing what am I
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, I loved like his fucking part of his montage was him actually riding and laughing and
Right.
all that stuff like that. And then even Corinne's follow up, man. Like they,
It's not a 5K. It's a roast.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
great.
yeah.
You better write some jokes. For
And,
that.
and,
was
and then
funny.
and then the still nice part of Sam, kudos on exercising though. Like he couldn't just talk shit. He had to still be nice.
Right. I think I'm super excited to see Sweet Tea finally get into this thing. Christian Delgado, of course, kicked. What's this kid's name that Delgado just wiped the floor with?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
I can't even read his name.
Yeah, he crossed his ass out. He's a big red line.
So
thing.
any advice for T? You
oh
went
yeah,
up against
going up,
Delgado.
going up against Christian.
Yeah.
Let me know, what are his weaknesses?
I didn't
Man,
see any.
I can't see a weakness on him, but I would say you will be surprised. I didn't expect him to come out punching the way he did, and it totally threw me off my groove. Yeah, I haven't really seen him on stage all that much, to be honest with you, too. So that's what really threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Like I haven't really witnessed as much of his writing as I thought. Like it was, and be careful what you wear that day, because a few of his jokes, they had to do with my suit. Yeah. I
Wow.
totally, and it made the joke hit that much harder.
Yeah.
'Cause he had one about me looking like a billboard therapist for kids who peaked in high school, which is ironic since I haven't grown since middle school. That's the one that really stuck with me.
Like,
What did he
yeah,
say
like-
about? What did he
like
say?
Rick
Something
Morty
about you
said
being a
this-
fireman or something like that.
Oh, like a Make-A-Wish firefighter, something like that. Yeah. I was like, dude, I'm shaving this mustache off. Right
Oh,
now.
fuck.
That's pretty good.
No, he
I
wrote really
honestly
well.
don't think he writes those jokes. I think it's his girlfriend just talking shit about every comic, and he's like, "That's good, babe."
good.
Like,
Saving
that's
that in the
good.
bank
Oh,
later.
yeah.
I could totally use that.
Yeah, fucking hot
Uh,
girls know how to talk shit. Like, he just be like, "Hey, babe, would you fuck him?" Fuck no, I ain't fucking that firefighter, make a wish looking motherfucker. Good.
A lot of people have been telling me. A lot of people have been telling me, "Hey, Chris, man, are you ready for Chris?" And I'm like,
Joe's gay. All right, cool. Hey, T, do you want to tell us anything about what not jokes clearly, but how have you gotten ready for your first? Because this is your first time into the whole thing.
"Well,
You seeded up.
I'm
and-
always ready to roast somebody.
Okay.
I feel like I have more experience roasting people. I've roasted people on stage, pretty regularly on their birthdays, comedy anniversaries, when they host. You know what I mean? I'll get up there and do some roasting. So the roast jokes kind of come. It's easier to roast somebody than to come up with a whole new 5-minute set, I would think.
Yeah.
I feel like it is.
Especially with the time you've had to do it, because you've had months
Yeah,
to get ready
months.
for October 22nd.
I'm a procrastinator though.
Okay.
Big
me
time.
too.
I've
You
been
didn't have 100
procrastinating.
Delgado jokes ready to
But
go.
I know I came up with all my Delgado stuff probably more than a month ago. It was like probably right after y'all did because it was right after you guys did your thing, and then I knew who I was going up against. So yeah, I came up with my ideas, and then just little by little been tweaking them, working on them. And
Stephen
So
Garrett.
in the-
Stephen Garrett just passed me this piece.
You got
of
a
paper.
fan here too.
He'd like to get D Rios 2832's pick, please. Send
I
that
thought-
to Blakey.
I
the
thought that was
comic.
Dr. Ios, is what I read it as.
Okay.
Dr. Ios. I hope it's D. Rios.
Dr. Ios. That's how I'm
Steven's
saying it.
hot. Hmm.
Mama Melons, yeah.
There's a
Dang, I
different-
thought she was my.
there's a
I
lid
thought
for
I
every
thought
pot.
that was my number one fan right there. But
Okay, now let's talk about real quick Albert versus Jen, because Jen didn't have a real bout last time. She had fun on stage.
another reliable source tells me too that if Tim would have been able to deliver his jokes, he would have destroyed Jen.
Oh,
Same person who said that Jay Everett really beat Bobby Pena.
Oh, so there's a lot.
who is this Oracle?
I don't know, man, but it's just a guy. He's connected. in the
Albert
comedy
did
scene. Producer.
Albert did Comics and Queens too with us.
Yeah, I
he,
like
he
Albert,
and
man.
Andy were on the floor doing like a sports analysis of each drag performance.
Mhm.
And Albert's a funny dude.
Yeah, I like
That
Albert.
whole Beeville,
Yeah.
like especially
Albert's like the Jan of Beeville.
that's dude, Albert's like the Jan of Beeville.
There we go. Appreciate that.
Because when we started, and I don't know what came before us, I do now. I've heard stories, but when we started, they were just kind of getting going, doing Beeville open mics, and that's when I learned going out of town is valuable
You know, he still
because
has
it's
it-
just an hour away,
Course.
but the whole vibe in those rooms was different than the vibes in Corpus rooms.
Scores was awesome, man. That was an
Scores.
awesome mic
I
at
always
Scores.
felt like I did well there.
Are there several mics in Bevo, or is it just
it's
one?
just wherever they post up.
Yeah,
at.
Yeah, I don't know if they're
Places
currently kind of
close
even
and they
doing anything
move
right
and-
now, but the Beeville boys have been present in the comedy scene this long, while I've been in it, and I love when they come to town.
Talking
So,
about
yeah,
Beeville boys, I wish Adon would come out, man. I was like,
Don might show up tonight.
I keep reaching out to him, like, "What's up, man? Do the come to this, come to that. What's up?" And I don't know, man. He's too cool.
I'll
for
say
school.
this, man. Albert, every time I see him, he's like, "Oh yeah, man, I need to book you. I'll bring you out. He still hasn't done that. So with that said, Jen's gonna whoop his ass. Jen is gonna mop the floor with I don't even remember what his name is.
Right now,
I
we're
don't
starting to
even know.
see that
So,
when
yeah, Jen.
when the next
All day,
level of circles get filled in, the black circles,
Mhm.
the top four, that's what I think it's when it's really going to get
I think we need to.
very interesting.
I keep thinking we need to up the ante on this competition.
Like the stakes of it.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Like, get some talented comics in there is what we need.
I think maybe when you get to the semifinals, you should do something where, like, if you lose, you're not allowed to do any open mics for a month.
Oh no.
Oh,
Nah, that's what I
no.
want.
Wouldn't agree to that.
Or what about an idea I had? If you beat someone, then like say you both are getting on the list for an open mic, and they got a better spot than you.
You could bump
then
them.
You can take their spot. You
You'd
know?
have to find
yeah.
the every host would have to be okay with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
I like that. Like,
Say it one more time. Say it again.
Okay, so say me and you are battling.
Right.
You beat me.
Right.
Right. Then
Clearly.
we both go to Mesquite, and I get 7, and you get 20. Then you say, "Hey, I beat you, so we're flip flopping."
And how long does that punishment
Yeah, how many
go?
uses
A
do
month?
you get?
I think you just get that one.
I mean,
Just
Unless,
one.
unless
just a
y'all
one.
bet it, but
The
I think
one.
it's just cool as a one or
Yeah,
even
that's
though
fun.
I'd even be willing to say 1 week. So like if we're at Riches, we're at Topology, we're at
You get to save that week,
yeah,
right?
that whole week. I could bump you. I could take your spot.
Yeah, just like something you got in your back
Yeah.
pocket. You know, like
Mhm.
if you want to use it.
Yeah, but like that's something y'all could work out. That'd be a cool incentive. I like that idea.
And also, let's announce it here on the slow roast. After the semifinals, it appears on this bracket that there's only one more roast battle left, the finals. But the night of the finals will be a battle for 3rd and 4th place.
Mm.
So
I hope Andy's on that one.
that'll be fun. That will be fun. All right, Maya, you can kill that graphic. Thank you. Maya.
Shout out
Maya
to
wants
Maya.
to see the pictures of D. Rios
Kill-
2832.
Yeah,
Oh, we
Dr.
all do.
Rios.
Chris Delgado is Corpus Christi Jesus.
He is, man. Delgado is a killer.
Wonderful.
But like I said before, and I've always said it, Sweet Tea easily going to kill this competition.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what I've said.
All the way to the end?
Nonstop. That's been my stance.
If
since
I
the beginning.
remember, yeah, you were big
Yeah,
on T versus
like a
Delgado.
Mandela
T
effect going on,
would
man.
wipe the floor with. I'm sorry. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I said. T would wipe the floor.
T
I
is
don't
not
remember.
going to lose.
Yeah, T is just. I've never said.
I have to stay objective. I can't really comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but so yeah, man. I know you got a show, so we'll let you. Oh yeah, let's go plug that show. Where are you at
We're
tonight?
gonna be at New Kids, Rich's Billiards at 8:30 p.m. tonight. You can buy your tickets online or at the door.
What's the promo code?
It's code Steven.
So, yeah.
with a V.
If you want to see
Steven
this
with a
shirt
V.
unbuttoned more, or even maybe buttoned up more, I don't know. But
Mhm.
we got some people saying you're hot. There's no pics.
There's
so-
no picks.
Sorry, you can't send pics.
I,
Garrett.
my imagination works pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is 2832 a measurement? Some kind of year denoting something?
28.
D.
32.
Rios.
I'm
She likes
hoping-
them between 28 and 32.
Either that or it's like waist versus bust.
A 28 waist and a 32 bust.
Ah,
What are you calling
I want you to
hourglass?
use your imagination.
Or it's a dude.
Yeah. Either way, the imagination's
Just Garrett.
working.
or
So again, what else? Do you have anything else besides New Kids on the calendar?
Yes, November 1st. I'm on a Halloween. Me and T are both on a Halloween show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be at Irene's Euros November 1st.
There's no. I don't like horror themed shows,
Yeah.
and I'm not funny enough to be on that show.
Well, I agree.
Mm.
Night of the Laughing Dead.
Night of the Laughing Dead.
Night of the
My
Laughing
favorite
Dead.
two.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I was on part 1. If it's a
Or-
Ronnie thing, was he talking about Ronnie's thing when he had 17 costume
Costume
changes
changes.
during the
Oh yeah,
show?
yeah.
I'm producing a show, guys. Stab me and blood's gonna
So
come
he
out.
produced the first one.
which was the show where he looked like Cartman when he was Cupid, like the Cupid meet fucking Cartman one.
That was at the House of Rock, wasn't it?
I don't know, but he was like dressed up as Cupid, and I just pictured fucking.
Oh,
Cartman
that was at
fucking
House of
Cupid
Rock.
Mead.
At the House of Rock was a show that me.
Oh, Chicago's Cater! Shout out to them, man. They're the ones who did the Hash Bash with Juan.
Do
they
they know?
will.
Do they have any insight on the Burger Wars?
Oh, I don't think they do.
Let's find
I've
out.
seen some more.
Okay.
I've
Well,
seen
hold
some more
on.
about
Where
that.
were we? Oh yeah, Ronnie producing his first show. Love him, great dude. Had like 5 costume
Wow.
changes, and it was radical.
'Cause I know
It
this
was-
one
it was
Roland's
fun.
producing it.
Yeah, this is a Roland show. I wasn't funny enough to get on it, but
Me either, man. Me either.
I look forward to.
I'm 0 for 2 on
yeah.
those shows.
Mm,
Yeah.
There's always next year.
I don't know.
maybe we
I
can
think
do
I'll be in
better.
San Antonio next year. I'm going
Maybe-
over there.
Are you gonna move to San Antonio and
So
just get out
everybody-
of the scene?
Yeah, I think that's what everybody does.
Really?
I don't know.
You just start slowly moving up.
Yeah,
Yeah, Antonio,
Go
then
to
Austin.
Yep, that's it.
Question.
If I
for the
fail
group.
here, I'm gonna go up there and make it.
Yeah. People from Corpus either go to San Antonio or jail.
Or Austin. Yeah.
Do we need more open mics?
Yeah, we do. 17 in a month, that's not horrible. But when you compare that to some of the other bigger cities,
Oh, of course.
of course, I think the more open mics we can get, the better and faster people will get better. Especially with the way our comic scene is, the community here. I feel like no one, as far as what my understanding has been of the scene here, no one has bad blood in the sense like they want you to improve, they want you to get better. They kind of they want the whole scene to be uplifted.
Sure.
That's been my understanding of this anyway. Maybe I
feel
just
that
came
way.
in at a very good
Too.
time.
To quote one of my favorite poets, modern day poet, he's now deceased and all that, Adolf Thornton. He says, these pussies will smile to your face, but pray for you to fall. So just remember that, my friend. Because yeah, there
That's a
are
good
some people who are
point.
supportive, but fucking they will run their mouth and trash you behind your fucking back, bro.
So maybe they're supportive that since I'm doing bad right now, but once I start getting better,
Nah, it's just there's always just, but like it's not just comedy. I don't want to be. It's just like it's everywhere. But just know that not everybody who's smiling at you is like, oh fuck, yeah, I want to see this dude. Like there's some people who just pray for you to fall, man. That's the way it is.
If there was another open mic, forget the name of the bar, but where on a map of Corpus Christi is the right place for it to be? I like the South Side. I like that Riches is a South Side mic. I live on that part of town, and it's 4 minutes from my house. The other mics largely, oh no, Tapology.
Tapology is the closest one to my house.
Yeah.
It's about a 5-6 minute drive.
Right. Tapology's closer, but then of course everything's downtown. There's a big bunch of bars downtown and a lot of places you could ask to do open mics downtown. I think that, but where on the map would it make the most sense? Cal Allen, Flower Bluff, South Side again.
I'm thinking towards the South Side Bay area, like where like McCardle, Nile, and Jocelyn
Where
is.
the fucking college
CC
is,
Well used to
man.
be.
Flock
Mm.
Flock
Yeah,
Bar.
Flock would be a good. Honestly,
I
Flock
tried to
wouldn't be a
get
bad
I
place.
tried to get Flock a long time ago, couldn't get, but that's the fucking there or the library. I think that's the one off Alameda, closer
Yeah,
to
and they have a stage there, I think.
those
too.
are the fucking spots. You need to get like the college kids aren't being hit with comedy.
So I thought about doing maybe an open mic at the college, finding someone who goes to the college and be that as an in, because they have tons of theater rooms and auditoriums that
Sure.
are huge. You know what I mean? That you could probably get into for free.
Would you have language
Mm.
limitations at, I don't know, at the
I
university?
wouldn't say you have language limitations, but I'd say there definitely would be a disconnect in terms of slang spoken. You know what I mean? It's college, so a lot of young kids.
We
Even
need
the
our
18
comedy to be on fleek.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Leave. Oh, God.
That felt so weird hearing from you. Because like even like me talking to an 18-year-old now, I'm only 23, right? But that 5-year age
Oh, I
gap,
thought you
it
were
makes a
30.
huge age gap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think doing something on the island that would be
That
That would be
cool.
interesting.
Like in the block.
Not all the way to Port A, but over the bridge.
yeah, just over the bridge. Is there are a lot of people who live on the island?
Yeah,
who-
that
who-
island.
who will not leave
Yep.
the island.
Yeah.
I would fucking
OTB.
leave the island.
Once I'm over the
gonna-
bridge,
yeah,
I'm not going back
fucking
over
going
the
back.
bridge.
Go with the
right?
peasants.
And you got a bunch of rich retired white guys too that are spending some money at these bars.
Mm-hmm. But with that, like, you can't be like you would have to do it almost like how Joe does House of Rock, where you're getting variety show. You can't be like some of the other open mics where it's just I'm doing my same 5, you're doing your same 5, and next time, oh, there's a crowd. These are my banger 5 I'm gonna do for my open mic. Like, no, because they will get tired of it real quick. So
That's why I love Tapology so much. You know, it's very. I think
Yeah.
at Tapology, I really don't hear the same stuff twice. from
Variety
people there.
show. I've not heard of
What's
put
the
that
park
way
downtown?
before.
is there a park downtown?
Water's Edge Park?
The
Cole Park?
amphitheater.
Cole Park? Oh, the Cole Park Amphitheater, maybe?
Something. Maybe that's what they're
Um,
referencing.
What were we talking about? No,
I
it was
know
the
what you're
thing
talking
you
about.
said, the variety show. I've
Yeah.
never heard it been called exactly that. I like that. I tend to agree. I don't know if if there need to be too many more open mics that are a list and no promotion. You know, that we need to begin making them, the new ones anyway, have more flavor and character,
Mhm.
so that each one is branded as, oh, I like that one because there's improv games at the end. Tapology.
Yeah.
I like
really
that
like
one
that
because
idea.
there's roast battles sometimes, you know. Yeah, I've got a place that is ready to do open mics, 2 places, and I'm just looking for the right producer to hand it to. because again, a list with no promotion is a waste of the bar's time. As we move forward, it is my humble opinion that nobody asked for.
I was chatting with Veronica. She was on the Lazy Beach show that Steven
Yeah.
and I did, and she every time I talk to her, she says we need an open mic that's a gong show.
What does that mean? A gong show?
That means if you're not getting laughs, if you're
It's like at the Apollo
The
Sandman.
Gong
would
Show
come
is an
and
old
help
70s,
you out.
80s TV show where people would come out and do wacky things, and any of the guests, the judges, could gong them, and they had to get off of the stage.
Kind of like America's Got Talent now. X'd out. You
Sure.
We lose. Fucking buzz
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that would be fun.
I would like the idea of a show or a mic with judges. You know, like not like Kill Tony, more like the Roast Battle League, where you have like 5 people up there, and they'll give you real advice. They might shit on you a little bit too, but give you like real, genuine advice on your set.
There you go. Yep. Like that. Alrighty, man. We'll let you get
All
out
right.
of here.
Thank you guys for having me. It was awesome
right.
to be here.
See you
Good
tonight.
luck
See you
tonight.
guys tonight.
Our ratings are going to
Rich's
go down
Billiards,
now.
8:30.
The hot guys leaving.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, all right. Joe, unbutton your shirt
There's 3 more.
for the ladies.
I have an undershirt on.
Take it off.
No.
All right.
All
Have a
right,
good night,
man.
guys.
Take
Y'all
it
later.
easy at Rich's Billiards, 8:30.
8:30 on the dot.
Get out there. Go show some love to all the new kids.
I was going to ask him if he had any dreams to produce. I was going to ask him well, some other time, I guess.
Some other time. Yep.
Maybe I'll ask him tonight.
We'll ask him at New Kids Part 2.
All right.
New Kids Part 2. Then there was 3 of us.
Where do you think are the best an open mic needs to go? More downtown, even just on different nights, as long as a
What
crowd
happened
might
to
be
the
there.
one that what happened to the one that they tried to do in Portland? It happened maybe like
They
happened
started
twice
doing,
and
they
then
started
it
doing
went
some
away.
construction out there on the like inside the restaurant, and then after that, I don't think it ever picked up again.
What was the crowd like? Did you ever go to that?
It was all right. It was not bad. Yorktown area. It was. You had a back bar area that didn't really pay attention, but the front area did, and so it was good.
And it was a restaurant, right? It was
Yeah.
like a steakhouse or something.
Nah, Mexican restaurant.
I think they advertise though
maybe
as
or
a
something?
Mexican steakhouse or
Something like
something
that.
like that.
Yeah, there's so many bars along Yorktown that even like they continue to pop up or they continue to flip, management.
Monday night
Yorktown
after
would
football
be
season.
Yorktown could be a spot, and you've got. I mean, if you think about where the growth is, where the young people with young kids are moving
Yeah.
to. But then again, is that your audience? Because they've home with the kids on a Monday night. Monday night, of course, is every the second and fourth Monday is at Tapology, the one we've been talking about at Tapology. That's one of my favorites.
What are your thoughts on this? An open mic outside of the city in Mathis.
It's gonna fucking go all
There's
the
a
time.
brewery there.
Yeah, you'd have to do that once a month or something. Not every comic's gonna. I mean, fuck, half the comics can't even drive to the mics in town. You kidding me? The fuck, they gonna get to fucking.
Just call
Mathis?
Jay Everett, man. He'll give
Yeah.
everybody a ride.
No, Joe, I wanted to get your opinion. And T2, y'all are more tenured and all that. And there's a couple of weeks ago, there was a big comedy festival. Celebrity comic.
Yeah.
You had Chappelle.
Riyadh.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Riyadh, right?
Mhm,
Saudi
in
Arabia.
Riyadh, yeah.
You have comics on 2 sides of the fence now. Comedy sees divine, not big comic yet. David Cross,
Yeah,
Mark Maron step out and come out against it.
right.
Dave Chappelle doubles down. Bill Burr doubles down. What are your thoughts as a comic, as an American, for you, white American?
As a white
As a
American?
White American. We're gonna put you as white this
You want
time.
me to put my white hat on?
Yeah, yeah. Yep, get that white hat
What if I
on.
had one? Did they break the law?
I don't think so.
Okay.
They are. What's the argument that you
Wait,
were?
let's talk about the argument. The argument is that Saudi Arabia was complicit with the attacks on 9/11, and now here we are in their country.
There's a lot of argument.
Helping
There's
their
the,
country?
and
there's
then how
the-
their humanitarian right?
Yeah,
and, towards
human rights.
human rights.
Oh, of course, Saudi Arabia is a country known for.
And then there was a
human rights
journalist.
violations.
There was a journalist that was executed.
Beheaded.
That was from the. And I'm gonna get this wrong. It was either the Washington Post or the New York Times or something like that. This well-known journalist,
Yeah,
and it was only like 7 months ago.
right. It's a tricky one
So
because
who
it's a
beheaded the person though? Was it the actual? It wasn't the Saudi government.
No, it
the-
was.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Why'd they behead him?
just for speaking against them, I guess is
against
what
their rules in
I've
their
seen a lot
country,
of
though, right?
content online about the subject, but yeah,
Yeah.
nothing specifically says he did this. But they said in 2024 there were over 200 executions by the Saudi government, and it could be you can get thrown in jail just for being at a protest.
Oh yeah, they don't have the right
Oh,
to
yeah,
protest there. That makes
it's
sense. I wouldn't
strict over
fucking.
there.
I wouldn't go to protest.
How many
over there.
people were put to death in different states? Capital punishment in America.
So things you would get
You
jail
don't call
time
those
or probation
executions.
for in the United States, you get death over
Certainly.
there.
Yeah, but I mean, again, knowing that already, like that's the law there. Like you're not like here. I know I could protest. I think. I don't know now, but I used to be able to. I think. Like I know I can do it safely. Like I would never dream of going to another country. Like yeah, I could protest. That's the
Okay,
one thing that makes
did a bunch of comics you admire go do it?
Chappelle.
Okay, what is their point of view?
I like. I didn't see. I love what Chappelle said, where he said that he's
Blake
able to.
was elevated.
He said he's able to speak more freely over there than here.
Yeah, speaking of course of the Charlie Kirk
Yeah,
situation.
and
where
I
for a
love
minute-
how America reacted as they got mad at his Charlie Kirk joke. So to almost prove his fucking point.
right.
So
Well, there were stipulations on the performers.
you
There
can't
was
say religion
a list of
or
things-
it was two things. It was the religion and the royal family were the
Yeah.
only two things you couldn't. That was off limits. Everything else was open game. So would you have taken that check, Joe?
No,
No.
I don't think I would have gone over there.
No.
And you know,
Is it because of murder?
it's because Joe's got enough money.
I know. I think it's because I think more than anything, it is because I do care what like people think of me, and the criticism of that Chappelle and others are getting. They are in a different headspace than I am with performing, where Dave Chappelle is kind of at the top of the mountain as far as stand-up comedians.
Right.
Respected, revered, looked up to, fan based, stadium sellouts, yada yada. That's just he doesn't have to care. And has there been such a huge backlash of people burning Dave Chappelle records in the street now because
Does anybody buy
this
records
is
now?
going on?
Like,
you know,
you know what I
what I'm
mean? Like,
saying.
but
That's what we used to do in the old days. Dixie chick,
my thing,
burn a mountain of album.
where I'm kind of torn on that though is like where the fuck do we draw the line? Like, oh, am I gonna not buy a fucking iPhone or a fucking Galaxy? Because I mean they fucking
There
charge
are many
labor
people
law.
that have that point of view. There are
I know, but
people
like
that have that
like,
point of view.
where am I drawing the line at? Like it's
sure.
okay for them for this part. Like I could back this government who has some shady past or
Oh,
in
sure.
a Japanese event something. What about Pearl Harbor? Like what's the expiration date on terrorist attacks? Yeah, that where I could support this country's product.
Yeah,
again
but I
and
think
all
that again, the argument there is not just that they were complicit potentially with 9/11.
Weren't
it's
we
that
complicit with
since that-
9/11 potentially?
Kind of.
Fucking-
but no one has a problem if people are staying to perform in America.
yeah.
Well,
That's
two
not even
arguments
the
that I
argument.
heard. Two arguments that I heard online was one, the people who are, it's sponsored by the government and the ruler, or whatever whatever the guy's name is, but the people who are actually attending, you know what I mean? They don't necessarily share the same views as the government. So why would you deprive them
Yeah.
of that just because of the government? And the other thing is, this is an opportunity to kind of open their minds up,
Exactly. Like
and kind of, can some way, eventually, start a change to
Was
be
there a
less
similar
radical.
thing about a golf tournament or golf league?
The Saudi government is put there. They want to sponsor the World Cup in 2030.
Mm-hmm.
They have entered Formula One racing. They're entering soccer. Who's the guy? Ronaldo or whatever. He's
Soccer player,
Yeah, I think the team that
Rolando,
the Rolando, the team he plays for is owned by the Saudi government.
Yeah.
And then another thing, a crazy thing I found out was that the ruler, whoever of the Saudi government who is in charge of throwing this whole comedy festival, he sponsors a whole bunch of UFC events.
yeah, like that's my thing. Like if I want all these comics who are bitching and all that. They better not watch boxing. Like fucking Crawford Canelo was Saudi. You know, WWE's going Saudi, so you can't support wrestling anymore. You can't support UFC. They're fucking doing a big thing. So like, do we just lash out at comedians who are actually able, like, Joe, you brought up a point, like you don't know how you would deal with what people would think of you.
But let's not get lost in the idea that social media is talking about it, so therefore it's important. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that's just the thing we're talking about today.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about something else tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we are in a cycle of required rage and anger.
Yeah. They're gonna
Required
come out with a
side
new
taking.
chicken sandwich, and everybody's
Well,
gonna
like,
forget
Let's
think
take
about it.
something incredibly complex and boil it down to two sides. Do you like David Cross or do you like Dave Chappelle? It gets boiled down to that level. I think Dave Chappelle said something really interesting, and that is that for a period of time, if you told a joke about something that, you know, a murder, horrible, you're not allowed to do that. And you know, I get too soon, I get whatever, but we all know there's only one thing that I can't joke about.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. No, but I can come over here and do it. Now let's ignore the idea that what he's really means is now I'm telling the joke for
Mhm.
American newspaper readers, you know, internet
Yeah.
readers. So now they see the joke, and I have told the joke. But isn't it interesting that I wasn't blackballed over there for telling the joke?
Mhm.
Now let's make the argument that we're the land of the free. We're not.
Exactly.
We're not able to make that argument well in the way that it is contextualized that way.
Yeah.
So I said, you brought up the point of how you would deal with what other people would think of you and all that. You know how I deal with that?
Yeah,
That fucking $1 million check.
we are very different.
I would be fucking wiping those
Oh, I
tears.
see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
With those
1.7.
yeah. I'd
Well,
be
that's
fucking-
like half of me and Blake's behind the scenes
Yeah.
conversations. It's help me with a joke. Are you going to this? And then it's him telling me you give too much of a fuck. Don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Don't give a fuck about that person. Don't give a fuck about the
Yeah,
work that
just
they
who
did.
gives a fuck?
I do.
They don't-
I
they don't
do,
sign
and
my
I wish I
paycheck.
didn't.
They don't sign my paycheck. I don't give a fuck about them.
That's good advice.
know what I
That's
mean?
good
Like-
advice, man.
Like, who the fuck are these people anyway? You know, like, what do I care if fucking Joe Schmo or fucking Anthony Guerrero or Steven Garrett think of me? Like, the fuck? Like, I didn't know them before I started comedy. I don't give a fuck. They're
Shout
cool.
out to Anthony
I
Guerrero.
love those guys, but like,
Mhm.
fucking, oh, Blake sucks. Well, fuck you. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying Anthony says that, but like, just my fucking point. Like, oh, whatever, man. Like,
You were plugging a show next Friday, right?
yeah, I'm on the show.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking
Really?
hell.
How'd you do that?
Oh man, this-
Congratulations.
yeah,
the dry
it-
spell is broken.
it is.
Is it a
that's
Jay
good.
Everett show?
No,
Oh,
I'm not
man.
that good. Not
You're gonna
that
get
good
up
yet.
there and your knees and your
Not
elbows,
that good.
joints gonna be popping.
Yep, not that good yet. No, it was. I get booked in the funniest way by Aaron Carranza all the fucking time.
Did you go?
Oh,
I
hey,
fucking-
Aaron.
We should talk about the origin of this show because I'm on this one too,
I hang out. Me and Joe actually go hang out with Aaron after one of his Lazy Beach shows.
Uh-huh.
especially the South Side.
Yeah, and we're at his driveway. Aaron's fucking hammered like always. Fucking he's singing the. Both of them are drinking on the porch. I'm smoking, and Aaron, hey man, you wanna be on October 24th show? Not really, man.
This
Cool,
was,
man, I
and
got
this
you the
was
group
in
chat.
March. This was in March or April.
He creates a group chat and we forget about it.
Didn't even I forgot that I was even that there was a show that I'm on a show.
So it's a Lazy Beach show.
Yeah.
The Lazy Beach South Side
We
show.
forget about the thing, and then all of a sudden they're popping in the chat September. Hey, we need a flyer for the show. And we're like, what show y'all fucking
What are you
talking about?
talking about?
So who else is on the show? This is the first time hearing
Me,
of it.
Joe.
Aaron is hosting. It's going to be a tighter, shorter one, and Alexa is Zerari.
I have no clue. I know Jay has.
Is she
a
from Saudi
huge-
Arabia?
Jay has a huge hard on for her.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the name correctly because it's not
headline. She's
respectful
doing like
if I
almost like an
don't.
hour or so.
No,
Wow.
she's been at Lazy Beach several times,
I'm excited. for
and
that.
we got to hang out with her on Aaron's driveway one night. I think that Jay, Alexa, Irizarry.
free for the show.
And she's gonna do it in an hour. Man,
Yeah.
that's a lot of time.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's I'm wiping off the dust coming out. New stuff.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna So like I did
Crock
something.
pot's gonna stay in the crock pot.
Yeah, the crock pot is gonna stay
No.
there.
Oh, I've never heard
Unless
of
I see some crock pots out there,
I've
then
never
hey,
heard of like
then,
Then we're gonna get steamy.
yeah. Hold on now, hold on. The last days of summer. So
Adrian
Corporate
just
summer
showed
never
up. He
ends.
and I went to the movies the other night. And he's referencing the movie Good Boy, which is a horror movie from the perspective of the dog.
I want to see that.
It was good.
It is
I
that-
enjoyed it. Although
I need the spoiler. I know I did. I tried clicking on the article and I just got bored reading it. Does the dog die?
well, I mean that would really be a spoiler.
I don't give a fuck.
The dog. We're having this conversation. We recorded Beer in the Movie. Beer in a Movie. Anyway,
yeah.
we recorded Beer in the Movie, the podcast that I do once a week about this dog, about
that
this
the
movie
Spotify one?
today. It's on Spotify and
Okay,
elsewhere. It's
okay.
on. That's everywhere.
Gotcha.
Podcasts are, except for YouTube. That's only this one. So we were talking about Good Boy, and it is interesting that a horror movie is known for humans getting hacked all to hell, but we are worried in this movie because the dog is the star of the movie. There are humans in one or two humans in the movie, but the dog is the star. Like the way that you'd always look at Harrison Ford in a movie, you're always looking at the dog. And what does he think about this horror stuff that's going on? And not knowing if the dog's going to get hurt or not, and the emotional attachment, it was really fascinating.
And is it true that
The dog does not die.
all the camera angles are dog level?
Yeah, sit down like a dog.
Wow.
Yeah,
I need to see that movie.
It's
man.
really good.
I want to see.
But
that.
it's not looking through the eyes of the dog. It's just the way, like I said, if it's an Adam Sandler movie, Adam Sandler's in every shot. It's this dog's movie. And then if you stick around to the end during the credits, they show you a little 5-minute documentary about how they made the movie.
Have you seen it, Maya?
The dog is so good.
Nope.
What were we talking about before that, though?
Oh,
Adrian came in, and I got confused.
That fucking comedy festival thing. Like I said, I would have taken the money.
You would have done
I would have taken the
because
fucking
you
money.
don't care what people think.
I don't care, but like again, to me, it's by me not going over there and doing my shit. Like I feel like that's a form of fucking stopping like free speech and all that shit. Like fucking those people should be able to see this shit. You know, like fucking it. Why am I gonna deprive Saudi? If they want to book me to entertain their country people, like why the fuck am I gonna say no to that, man? Fucking America does stupid shit.
Are we getting a discount?
I think so. That's well, you're making Maya work, so no, fucking balances out, motherfucker.
Okay. If you can't tell from where we're looking, like right now, me and Blake are looking at a huge television screen that has the live chat on it. And so sometimes I'm looking at you, listening to you talk. I look up and see Latina Buttquake has joined the chat.
Okay, like
And
these names.
Garrett just texted me
These
and asked if you
names.
could send pics.
Yeah, we have fucking the best names of our fans here. I love it, man. Mama Melons, Latina Buttquake.
Uh-huh.
It's fucking great, man. It's like we almost made these up. Say chat for us.
Yeah.
I really did it. It's fucking, oh man. But the other thing I saw that was pretty interesting was in Dallas, man, that a lady got stabbed and killed for holding a door open for another lady. The lady she held the door open for didn't say thank you.
Mm.
So
Ooh.
fucking the lady mouthed off. They argue. The chick goes, gets a fucking knife, meets her at like a PetSmart or Petco, and fucking stabs her and fucking kills her.
Wow. In Dallas.
And, yeah, in Dallas, Fort Worth area.
Dallas
all-
is about it.
Yeah,
What the
all
fuck?
because it all started though because I held the door open and I
And I
you didn't say-
expected a thank you that you
Yeah.
did not get.
Now I'm not sure about you, Joe. I've lived in DC, like kind of out there.
Mhm.
I've been in the East
I've
Coast
not
a
lived
bit.
in DC.
And over there, it's not expected and it's not common that they hold the door open for you.
No, I
They-
don't
like,
know if it's just a Texas
yeah,
thing,
it's a
but
southern thing, but
they
there's
do
some
it
people
here.
like when you're holding the door up there, they're like, "Why the fuck you doing this? Like fucking just go." You
Yeah.
know, they like it's kind of weird to them.
Hmm.
So I could see where like a culture thing where
Holding the
yeah.
door open is a gift.
yeah, but like
And like with a gift, you are giving a gift. It's not a requirement that you do something back for me, say thank you or anything else.
yeah,
I feel like it's so
That
normal.
said, let's just not murder people.
It's so normal to do that here in Corpus that you don't even really think
But-
twice about it.
but do you get mad if somebody doesn't say thank you?
No.
Nah.
I don't either. Like I just fucking hold the door like, oh well, fuck it. I don't need a thank you.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's just I thought that was an interesting thing to.
But I do hold the door open for people.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Fucking I do it all the time, but I'm not like, oh fuck, you didn't say thank you, you fucking bitch. You know what I mean? But
Wait,
that's
my
why
plugs. I'm gonna do my plugs now. Tonight,
hair plugs.
I would never. Tonight, it's New Kids at Rich's, 8:30.
Yes.
You're headlining T.
New Kids, yes, New Kids Volume 3,
Our
barely
guest
legal.
Stephen Garrett is gonna. He's a new kid. We're
Yep.
gonna honor him tonight. T, you're gonna regale us with. Are you gonna use your thumb? You gonna use your thumb paper today?
Man, man, I'm gonna cheat. 'Cause-
Are you gonna cheat?
Yeah, cheaters never lose. That's
Yeah.
my...
So
Yeah.
I'm Sweet Tea, and I told a hilarious joke.
It's gonna be more awkward when I get older and my
Your eyesight
vision
gets
starts
bad.
failing and I've got to go like this. You
Get
know?
the readers out really quick.
I
What
love
else
it.
you plugging, man?
Then Rock Hard this Wednesday. We saw the graphic earlier. We got 3 roast battles, a couple great featured comics, and more open mic slots because the asking everyone that was on the roast battle to get on stage before they went. I didn't do that well with UT. I'm sorry, but now that's gone. So now it's loosened up and there's more open mic spots. So I'm excited about that. And then the show we were talking about, the Rando show on the 24th,
Yep,
Friday
yep.
at Lazy Beach Southside.
Got to dust off.
That will be fun.
Got to dust off the rust.
You're doing that November 1st show that Garrett was telling us about.
Right,
I
so,
couldn't get on that.
on my
I'm
calendar.
not funny enough for that show.
We said it.
Me neither, man.
We said it a few times. I'm headlining tonight at Rich's Billiards. The show is New Kids Volume 3, third year that we're showcasing the new
Mhm.
talent in Corpus. Next thing after that is the roast battle on the 22nd. This Wednesday coming up. I'm going up against Little Christian Delgado, and then I've got a spot November 1st. Night what did we say it was called? Night of the Laughing Dead at Urini's Gyros, formerly known as Smoking Rooster on Alameda,
Mhm.
Alameda and Everhart area. So that's
Formerly known as Q Pub.
formerly known as Q Pub. Yep.
That was a good bar, Q Pub.
I know it. I just got that show.
You have one show?
Got that one show, man.
And
Congrats,
then
man.
hopefully
Congrats,
Getting
man.
there, man.
You know
This
what?
is my year.
Yeah, I think 2026 is going to
Yeah.
be real. You won't get another show until January, but it's
February,
this
maybe.
is going to be
I'll get a
your year,
birthday
my
show.
man.
Yeah.
Now, I think I talk about this sometimes. I don't know if I've talked about it here, but the way that the bookings locally occur tends to mean that you're not booked for a couple months, 3 months, and then you get like 6 shows in a
Yeah.
very short period of time
yeah.
and then repeat.
Yeah. I was on I did so many shows over the summer. Probably 10 or more. 10, I lost
Yeah.
count.
The
10
summer
or
of sweet
12.
tea, if I remember.
Summer
Tim.
of Sweet
That's what we
Tea
called it,
was
the
on
summer
fire.
of tea.
And then I took a little break for a couple
Uh-huh.
of months, and then it's firing back up again. Blake, I think you should tell him about your idea, the what we've been calling the franchise.
Oh yeah. I think Joe, you already know a little bit about it.
You okay?
Yeah, I think
Need
I
some
am.
water?
No, I think.
All
I'm
right, go
good.
ahead.
Need that? What's that drink you always advertise? A squirt drink or?
Oh,
whatever?
those are delicious.
Sprite.
Different flavors now. I've seen those, man. They have different bottle colors. But no, there's a show that the show I want to take on the road.
A dream.
Yeah, and I think the show I'm already calling it now. I don't know the fucking name. Maybe just a slow roast tour, but it's gonna be us in studio and then Andy Gomez too. Like I think us 4 on the fucking road. You put
Andy,
Andy.
does he show up for the gigs?
Half of them at least half of them. He says he's at a wrestling thing, but
Yeah.
come on.
The Summer of Tea. Sorry, I had to look up something. The Summer of Tea is when they call it that because everyone's got trichomoniasis.
Oh yeah, Jen, I like that one.
Thank
That's
you.
one of the easier cured ones, at least.
I had to look up a word
Yeah.
that started with T.
Yeah, see, easy. The one of the easier.
I was
cured
listening, I was
STDs,
paying
man.
attention.
One of the easiest ones, but yeah. So I think we need to start reaching out. Who's that? Who's that? Nobody in Beeville? Y'all talk about?
Who's that? Albert?
Yeah, the nobody out there who's gonna lose to Jen. Is who-
Oh, Albert Salazar.
yeah. Whatever
Beeville's
that
Jan.
kid's name is. Yeah, Beeville's Jan. You know, fucking looks kind of like Daria. No, I like Albert, but we need to take that. We'll take it to Beeville. hit Laredo.
Do you guys go to the Corpus? Oh, sorry, you were telling a story.
No, I wasn't.
I got
Go
bored.
for it.
Yeah.
Golly.
So the 4 of us going on a tour.
Maybe the 3, maybe
Yeah.
Aaron instead.
We need a venue.
How do
We
you?
need-
Yeah, I was going
we
to say,
need a
how do you
venue
begin piecing
for
that
a test
together?
run here in Corpus?
Oh, we
So
got that. That's
anybody
easy.
watching the podcast, if you know a good venue, recommend it.
Mm.
DM somebody.
Mhm.
American Bank Center or Hilliard Center.
The
we could go to
American
my
Bank Center
center.
might be too small for this.
We could go.
Mhm.
Selena
Yeah.
Auditorium,
Yep.
tiny.
Need to reach out to them maybe. Concrete Street. I'm open for that. We'll slum it.
Putting together a tour. How do you? I guess you got to find the venue, and I mean,
But tell me,
we're the promoters, right?
tell me a
We're not
group of
getting
4
it-
comics in Corpus that put on a better show than that 4 right there.
The Dream
that
was-
show.
Yeah,
I mean,
Fantastic
Tell
Four,
me
baby.
a fucking 4 lineup.
Everybody else that's on the November 1st show that I'm not funny enough to do that.
Oh,
Just
man.
pick 4 people. I don't give a shit.
Will you be attending that show, Joe?
What?
I
Is
got
it
a
free?
I got a
Is it
podcast
free?
that day.
Maybe.
I got to record a podcast that day.
No, the next podcast we're doing is.
The first.
Oh, it's not New Year's Eve.
2.
I'm sorry, Halloween. What's coming up?
Yeah,
Halloween.
that's Friday.
All
Saturday.
right.
Yeah. I'm going. Oh no, I think I'm going to Tina's show. Is that one right?
Tonight?
Oh no.
I think I'm going to go to Tina's show.
Oh, I thought she was doing the November 1st show.
She's on that November 1st show. I
Which
don't know
show?
where we are right now. So again, Tina is on the lineup that Sweet Tea is on over at.
Oh, all y'all are on that show?
I'm not on it. I'm not.
Oh,
good
you're not on
enough.
that show?
No.
I thought you were.
Nope.
Oh fuck, dude. God damn.
I am looking forward to New Kids though tonight. I think it's going to be a good show.
I think I'll go out there.
I
Oh
hope
no.
that, anyone that's watching, head over to Rich's.
Yeah, because I heard Tina's show sold out.
Did it?
That's what
Yeah.
somebody posted. So go support
Good for her.
fucking who are we saying you were supporting?
New
Is,
Kids.
New Kids, yeah, Jay Everett. Jay Everett's thing.
Yeah.
No, shout out to Jay. He came through. Shout out to him. Go support them for real. It's gonna be a good show. You'll see everybody there. I might pop in. I'm gonna try to get Tino hook me up with a backstage pass over there.
Oh, for
though.
the sold out one.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't blame
We'll
you.
make a good call, but it's hard to. Have you have her number? I can't.
Tina's?
Get, yeah, I can't. She's #1 comic corporate. You know how hard it is to get a hold of her. I can't get her.
You have to email the Ben magazine.
Ben magazine.
Yeah.
I can't get a
That's
hold
the
of
only
her.
way to
ever.
get a hold of her.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
She offices there.
hopefully, Tina, if you're watching, get me backstage. I don't want to be with these fucking nobodies. I need to be with like a 7-time winner. So yeah, iron sharpens iron. And I've been hanging around Jay Everett and Garrett and
Yeah.
fucking all
What
these
does
losers.
Marshmallow do?
And I feel like because of that, my skills have gone down.
Okay. I know it's I know it's dusty. I know it's dusty
Yeah,
when
that's
you
right.
get up on this next Friday
Yeah.
and you say you're first into the microphone. There's like
Fuck.
dust is
Yeah.
just gonna come out.
It's gonna be like what the fuck.
We're gonna hear
am I
knees
doing?
popping.
Yep. We'll see. I don't even remember how to fucking tell a joke.
It'll be
So we'll
fun.
see.
Hey, last time on the way out, you were okay. Let me go through the notes here. Andy sucks. New
R.I.P. Andy.
Kids. Okay,
R.I.P.
Burger
Andy.
Wars.
Oh, do we have time? We have 4
we-
minutes.
Let's give it as much time as you gave it last month
I
because this is
know.
something that's really dear and true, like close
Well,
to your heart.
Yeah, I love seeing what was going on. We have the burger war where El Vago and
I love an El Vago burger.
I do too. I still haven't given in to try Candy Andy yet.
See, I have not tried Candy Andy, but that's not because I'm protesting them or
Not either,
anything.
I'm
I
just-
just I don't I
I'm
haven't. been
lazy.
over
I honestly don't know where they're at.
it. Okay.
I'm not gonna look it up either.
What had happened? They
So it was cute. It said that Candy Andy is just copying menu items the day like after it posts. They come up with the exact same menu item that next day and rename
Huh.
it and all that. And I love. At first, I was like, "Oh, it's some bitch shit," but I kind of see where the trolling is from Candy Andy now because they've taken it a step further where they're openly doing it, like where they posted a SpongeBob meme where Plankton is like zooming in, trying to steal the secret sauce recipe and all
Okay.
that, and then he draws himself in the El Vago styling,
okay.
and it says El
Oh.
Andy
Okay.
and all that. So now he's just like, but like the thing that was interesting is he does this stealing stuff. He gets called out for it. And then he posts, "Hey guys, we all need to come together." And then right after that, well, fuck you, and just leaves these little trolling fucking pictures. So I
No.
respect the troll. That part's great.
We're just getting started.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, our socials are super low. You know, they'll grow slowly over time. Let's hope. Or
I'm not really up to date on the whole burger wars. Who's contending? Who are the contenders in the
El
Corpus
Vago
Burger War?
Vago and
And-
Candy
Are the main
Andy.
ones. There's other people involved, but like yeah, the big thing is, Vago comes out the menu item the next day. hey, Candy Andy, look what we got. And it's the exact same burger setup, and it's just named something else. And they did a thing with a dessert from another local person. Next day, hey, here's our dessert. So
I suggest that before we meet again, that we throw out there that we're going to go to El Vago on this date at
Ah,
this
let's go
time,
to El
and then we're going to
Vago.
go to Candy Andy on another date, eat some lunch,
Mm-hmm.
try these burgers. I just want the best burger. And I haven't had a Candy Andy burger. And if it's about that you've got a Halloween cookie on your thing and the next day someone else has a Halloween cookie on their thing, I get it.
the
I
exact
can see
same.
why that would be annoying.
Like
We
taking my
come up with the
jokes.
thing and they just steal it. But that said, I just want the best food.
I see a lot of the posts from El Vago
Yeah.
pop up on my timeline, and the food looks really good, but it also looks like if you eat that twice a month, you're gonna freaking have coronary problems.
That's why Andy's not here today.
Yeah, Andy did it already
Yeah.
this past week, and now he's laid up next to Corinne in a hospital
Yeah.
bed.
No, yeah. But no, man. According to the reviews I've read on El Vago's website, it's not that they get fat. It's just their food causes inflammation.
Oh,
So we're just all inflamed.
I
We're
went to
not
the
they have a
Jazz-
disclaimer that
yeah,
comes with the
just-
warning.
that's what the one of their 1-star reviews.
I went to the
Gives you
jazz
bad
festival
inflammation.
yesterday. I went to the jazz festival that opened up. There were 10 to 12 food trucks all over. 5 of them offered street tacos.
Birria, my go-to, man. You know I love
And I didn't see birria yesterday.
birria tacos. That's
didn't see
that's
it.
what.
But yeah, so we'll look into this burger war.
Look-
Candy Andy.
Make sure you're following us on everything because we're gonna go eat some burgers
Yeah.
together.
Maybe we'll talk to Candy Andy. Who I don't even know. I think
No,
it's
yeah,
Drew
we
or
have to.
something.
We-
Maya, do you know who it is? You know who? Drippy Drew. Interesting name.
No, what's Drippy Drew? It sounds like it's a summer of tea.
Summer of Tea, Drippy Drew. I
Summer
like
of
this.
sweet
But
tea.
yeah.
Hey, in Corpus,
Guys,
summer never ends.
Keep an eye on our socials. Blakey the Comic, Joe Hilliard, what Tristan Hernandez, Sweet Tea. What is it?
Sweet tea.
Sweet Tea. Thank you for filling in for Andy. You know, if he doesn't get over his fucking diabetic coma,
Ego.
you're in again. We'll put you have you back in this seat.
I'd love to be back.
But yep. We'll be back in 2 weeks, November 1st, 5:30, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.